Hey everyone, I've put together a little practice called back to front in honor of our back bodies. So bringing the back to the forefront of our consciousness, as we often forget it's even there. There's a lot of strength and there's a lot of power in our back bodies, and for me, I've noticed, don't often acknowledge it that much, and it's really nice to give it its full attention and see what it really can provide us with. As it's been said, we often need a strong back and an open or soft front to face and embrace the world around us. So let's have a go. Coming onto hands and knees. Just getting a nice four-footed pose, firm foundation through hands, knees, tops of shins and the tops of the ankles. Asana, our old friend, cat pose. So first we'll just round the spine. So tuck the tailbone under, round through the back carefully and gently, taking notice of the feelings, the sensations, the feedback from your body as you draw the chin in. Just feel through that whole line of pull through the back body. Press off the hands, knees, feet and shins a little more if you like, to feel that doming extend even higher. Exhale fully and deeply. Feel a navel squeeze up towards the spine as all the breath leaves you. And then a deep inhale to reverse. Start with the tailbone lifting. Feel through the squeeze gently, not over accentuating the neck, but just a natural lift from the rest of the spine to crown. Exhale as you draw under through the tailbone, again waving up into your dome shape. Full breath release. Inhale when you're ready to extend. Use the exhale again to flow through. Keep the awareness through the back as it transitions from extension, that squeeze through flexion, that nice stretch and pull. On the next extension, ground into the left palm and the right knee. And now on the inhale, extend the right hand and the left toes long. Lift, feel the back body engage. Exhale as you ground the knee and palm down. Again, move into that dome or flexion. Other side, left hand, right leg, extend and lift as evenly as you can. Exhale, ground down and dome. And continue flowing. Opposite sides, extend so that you feel like the foot and the hand are lifting together, touching down together in unison. Alternating as you continue. That's it. Lengthen as you lift. Bring as much attention to the length as you do to the lift. Full breath to guide you there. And once more to each side. After your last extension, just take a moment's pause, come back into child. Bring the hands under as a pillow, folded for the forehead to rest against. And just feel a softness through your back now. And just for a moment, connect in with what's called the superficial back line, which is an anatomy train, a train of muscles and also a train of meridian or a line of meridian flow, energetic flow. Just feel it now from the forehead, actually, just above the eyes. It runs up the forehead, over the crown of the head, along the back of the scalp, down the spine and back, over the buttocks, through the hamstrings, the back of the thighs, backs of the knees, calf muscles, over the heels, and into the backs of the feet, or the soles of the feet. Just feel this whole line. Soles of feet up through the backs of the legs, over the buttocks, spine and sides of the back, back of the neck, over the scalp and into the forehead. From here, extend the arms forward and then lift to lay the front body down on the floor. And we'll move into a locust flow. Again, really building and engaging that strength in our back body. So switching it on with a flow and with breath to give us time to engage. We'll bring the hands a little wider so the shoulders are soft, forehead to floor. Curl the toes and just lift through the knees for now. When we lift the legs like this with the knees straight first, then the backs of the thighs or the hamstrings and the buttocks or the glutes equally engaged to lift the legs, just so they're working a bit more synergistically. All right, inhale, we'll raise just the head and chest off the ground and the hands to float. And as you exhale, knees locked and then draw the legs up behind. As you inhale, extend the arms forward, lift a little higher through the heels. And exhale as you lower everything as simultaneously as you can down. Inhale, just head and chest lifting. Lock the knees. Exhale as you draw the legs behind. Inhale as you extend the arms and the heels. And exhale as you lower. Go for 3 more. Remember to lengthen the legs before you lift on exhale. Inhale to give you a bit more flight. And exhale to soften down. 2 more. Go for it. And relax. On this last one now, when you've completed, Majestic Asana with the hands interlaced behind the back of the scalp or the occiput. Big toes in and heels falling wide to soften the sacrum and buttocks. If it's really not suitable for you, then interlace the hands under the forehead and just think of the back line starting from there again. So as you let your breath rest and your whole line of your back rest and soften, let the breath flow into the back body. Feel it create space, create softness again. Rest in place. With your next exhale complete, get ready to shift. We'll simply lift through tabletop. Curl the toes, sit the buttocks back and let the hands stretch forward for Sumeru Asana. Just a nice firm footing with your hands, the rim of the palms and the fingertips grounded down. Soft bend in the elbows and broadness through the shoulders. You'll feel your back muscles here just engaging lightly to get those shoulders wide and broad. Press into the toes and hands equally so they're really strong against the floor and ground, and then lift the knees just a little way. Release the head between the upper arms and feel a nice long line of extension from the wrists up through to the shoulders, along both sides of your spine and back into your hips. Keeping this long line of extension with the shoulders staying broad, again feeling those back wing or lats, latissimus dorsi muscles in the back engaged to broaden the shoulders. Keeping that all nice, strong and long. And you just let the legs go to wherever they will. As the heels sink towards the ground, into Mountain Sumeru Asana. Bring the awareness again to that backline flow from the soles of the feet, up over the heels, calves, lift through the backs of the knees, backs of the thighs, right up into the sit bones, across the buttocks, across the sacrum, down the length of your spine and back, into the back of the neck, over the scalp and into the forehead. And now take a breath in, and as you exhale, draw the chin into the chest. As you're going to pull that line a little tighter, maybe feel a whole line extend a bit deeper. And as you inhale, release the head. And again, as you exhale, just draw the chin under. And maybe you'll feel a subtle pull through the calf muscles or the soles of the feet at the other end, all connected, that whole line of pull, that whole energetic flow from the forehead to the soles of the feet. Let your body deepen into mountain each time. 2 more full breaths. With your next exhale complete, no rush, no hurry, slowly lower the knees down. Sit back in Vajrasana. Rest the hands in the simple mudra of the thumbs folded in, fingers folded over thumbs, the back of the knuckles touching to bring a pull through the back of the wrists. Close the eyes and just let everything rest. Feel into the influence you've created through your body, through its feedback loop of feelings, sensations, or space. Nice full breath in. Release the hands as you exhale, and we'll come back to the tabletop just enough to get one of our feet forward. Let's go, doesn't matter actually, any foot forward is fine. As we'll do both sides, and we'll curl the back foot to lift into a high lunge. Now instead of just relying on the quad and through the front of the body to hold us here, let's really think about back body and action. So grounding into the front heel to feel the stretch come up into the buttock and the glute, or rather the strength. Press into the back heel, and then feeling your back engage as you lift the hands just off the floor. Engage a little more to lift the whole body up, and then engage a little more through both sides of your back and your spine to draw the arms overhead, and again let those shoulders soften down. So again, grounding into the front heel firmly to feel the front glute and buttock really switch on. Press into the back heel, open up through the back of the leg. Feel the right glute switch on. The whole back body gently squeezing to feel the front body opening just that little bit more. A bit more softness and expansiveness. Draw the shoulders wider if you need to, with the arms going wider for space. And feel your breath. Feel your breath deepen and increase just a little to support you here. Or a lot. And on the next exhale, slowly, with that same strength in the back body, not losing the strength in the back body, let it help you come down to the floor. Find the floor with the fingertips. We move into just a dynamic form of Bakasana. So all this weight in the front foot, slowly lift the back foot up. The hands are just there lightly as you touch down. And as you inhale, check the foot is turned down and flex. Raise the heel back up behind you. You can extend the spine as well if you like, and feel the back body switch on a little more. And as you exhale, let the toes come down to just touch lightly on the floor. Inhale, ground into the sole of the standing foot. Lift the back leg high. Exhale as you let it touch down. Once again, breathing in, lifting high. Go for balance if you wish. Exhale. Hands alongside. Find the floor in your high lunge, and then release to the knees. Coming back into tabletop to bring the other leg forward. Extend the leg back behind and take a moment just to ground down. Have the front heel again firmly pressed so you feel the strength build up through the back of the leg into the gluteal buttock. Feel the back leg long behind as you're going to engage that glute as well to help lift. Lift the hands a little, feel all of your back. Just lightly engage to pull the arms away and then help you lift rather. Help to continue the lift of the arms overhead. Feel the back of the legs strong, right up into the glutes and buttocks. Feel a subtle squeeze or strength, both sides of your back and spine. Lifting the arms overhead as you open and expand through the front body. Soft in your face and jaw. And again, let your breath support you here. Find the weight going into the front of your foot, then just bring it back into the heel. On the next exhalation, again, keep the back body engaged. As you slowly descend, keep it engaged. As you slowly descend, keep breathing if you need to. And then a light touch down as we shift the weight forward. Lift just enough so you can have a little spot check, have the toes or the foot flexed and pointed straight down so that you keep the hip aligned. Hands can shift wherever you need them to. Ground into the sole of that front foot so you feel the strength build up into the outer hip and glute. And then inhale, lift a little higher, the whole back can lengthen as well to help here. And exhale, just a light touch down. Again, ground into the front foot, feel the strength in the back leg, back body assisting you here to lift. Exhale and ground down. Once again, lift a lot if you like with the balance. And exhale, send the foot back to the floor, come to the knees, and again, just resting in Vajrasana, hands in the lap, close the eyes, notice what exists, again, what feedback or messages are the body emitting or sending. How do you feel? With your next inhale, fill from the belly all the way through the big barrel of the chest. Pause at the peak and then release the breath out as you open the eyes. Come up to standing, we'll first curl the toes, sit back in a gentle little squat, hands here along the side, and then as you ground the heels, keep the abdomen and thighs touching together and just gently fold into Padahastasana. Keep the knees as bent as you need, let the head and the crown hang heavy. You can lightly tuck the chin if you want to increase that whole train of pull from the soles of the feet to the forehead. No force, just let it flow, let the breath flow. The hands may like to relax with the palms up so the back of the hands are on the ground. Just feel a whole spine release with the weight of the head, drawing length and space into your spine. All is in between the vertebra. And now to roll up, we'll come back into our heels. Engage through the thighs, lightly draw in through the belly, and very, very slowly take your time to ascend to a standing position. You get a little bit dizzy, then just keep the chin tucked for an extra breath or two before lifting the gaze. Once you're upright, we'll bring the hands forward of the pelvis. Allow the feet to go a bit wider so you feel really solid and strong. And as you ground into the heels and lengthen up through the back of the neck and scalp. And equally draw up through the front line of the body, up through the face into the crown. Exhale completely. And at the end of the exhale, fold the chin and exhale more through the mouth. Use the nostrils to inhale deeply. As the arms lift, cross overhead, pause at the peak. Exhale as you release the arms wide. And as they fold, release the head down and pause at the end. Inhale. Pause when you're there, 2 to 3 seconds. And then exhale. And when you reach the end of the exhale, again pause, slightly tuck the chin. Go for a few more. And as you pause, feel a continuing stretch through both sides of the body, front and back. On the exhale, just feel steady. You pause at the peak, feel a continuing stretch as you retain the breath in for a few seconds. And this time, whenever you exhale, once you've fully released, pause for a few seconds. And then once that's done, relax the arms. And we'll come to the front of the mat for one round of Surya Namaskar, using a very similar breath ratio to what we've just done with our Hasta Uttanasana. Please remember just to adjust the breath as you need, of course, should this not suit you, or adjust it to your own ratio. Using Ujjayi breath, just getting a nice sense of steadiness and honoring here in Pranam Asana or prayer pose. On the next exhale, send all the breath from the body out. And pause briefly in that moment of stillness. Inhale to upward stretch. And pause, holding. Open it a bit more. Exhale to forward fold, nice and fluid. Hold the breath out, lightly tuck the chin and feel the line of pull a little deeper. Inhale, right leg back. Hold the breath in and gently open through the front body. Exhale to mountain. Hold the breath out and tuck the chin. Cat pose as you inhale, knees down, tail and crown up. Pause, feel a squeeze in the back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin as the chest and chin descend. Hold the breath out, feel the back body contracting. Breathing in, plant the pelvis, lift Cobra. Hold the breath, feel the whole back body squeeze. Exhale, lift mountain. Hold the breath out, tuck the chin, feel the whole back body pull. Left leg, inhale. This time feel the front body open as you retain the breath, gently pressing your chin forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hold out, tuck the chin, whole back body pulling. Inhale, upward stretch. Hold the breath, front body opening and extending. Exhale, Pranamasana. Hold the breath out, pause in stillness. Inhale, upward stretch. Hold as you lift a little taller. Exhale, forward fold. Hold out, tuck the chin. Left leg, inhale. Hold in, lightly extend the chin, front body pulls. Exhale, mountain. Hold out, tuck the chin, back body opens. Inhale, cat extension. Hold breath, feel the squeeze. Knees, chest, chin. Exhale, lowering down. Hold the breath out, feel the back body squeeze. Inhale as you lift to Cobra. Hold again, back body awareness, feel that curve. Exhale, mountain. Hold out, tuck the chin. Right leg, inhale. Hold in, gently extend the chin and chest. Exhale, forward fold. Hold out, tuck the chin. Inhale, upward stretch. Hold in, it will extend. Exhale, Pranamasana. Hold out, pause. And now letting go of this, release the arms. And finding your way to Shavasana, lying down on the back. And for a moment, just let the whole body go. Feel the points of contact between the back body and the floor. Feel the energy between the heels and the floor, the calf muscles in the floor, the backs of the thighs in the floor, the buttocks in the floor. Feel all the different points in your back that meet the floor. Feel the energy between. backs of the arms in the floor, back of the hands, back of the head. And for a few moments, feel all these points together. It's one line from the heels to the hands to the back of the head. And maybe you sense the body is light, maybe you sense the body is heavy, or something in between. And now letting go of this, bring full awareness back to the whole body. Increasing the breath, deepening it. And then on the next inhalation, raise the arms overhead, take a full extended stretch. And then curling the knees in towards you, hug the knees into the chest. Do a gentle roll side to side. And make your way to seated, so roll all the way to one side and come up to a sitting position for a spinal twist. We'll do it with the legs crossed, fingertips out to the sides. And as you ground down through the sit bones, just let the tailbone pull heavy a little bit and draw length into the sacrum and the lower back. At the same time, draw up through this length of your neck, like a giraffe almost, and feel the crown of the head lift towards the ceiling as if there's two magnets drawing together. And now inhaling, draw the arms overhead. Keep the shoulders soft but the spine long. Exhale around to one side, just turning with the arms staying elevated. And keep the breath flowing. And now release the hand opposite knee and release the hand behind, as in like another spine or a strut, just helping to keep the length. The front hand is your purchase to gently extend the twist a little deeper. Not forcing, but just gently rotating to feel the squeeze. Lifting through the crown and allowing the chin to follow. Close the eyes, adjust the front hand if you like, with the back of the hand against the outer knee. And start to send the breath up and down through the spinal column. As you inhale, begin at the tail or Muladhara, if you know it. Drawing up through the spine, feeling the spiral as you lift to the top and the center of the head, or Agnya, as you may know it. Releasing back down with the exhalation. Through the spiral as though the breath descends back into the base, and continue flowing. Feel a rotation of your spine internally through the vehicle of the breath. Let the outer body just follow. With the next exhale, we'll prepare to release the twist. On your next inhalation, turning just the head towards the front, and on the exhale, releasing the body slowly forward. Pause, inhale, raise the arms overhead. And as you exhale again, to start to slowly rotate without the assistance of the arms, keeping them elevated. Keep the legs as relaxed as you can, that real anchor down through the sit bones, shoulders soft. Where do you feel the twist mainly? And now using the hand as a bit of purchase on the knee, palm in or out, back hand behind as you strut, supporting the lift and ascension up. And then allowing the head and neck to gently follow. Up to a place of discomfort, but to a nice place of a spiral and twist. from the tail to the crown. Again, let the anchor of the pelvis release heavy to the floor, feeling the pull down as the crown lifts high. Re-engage with the feeling of breath through the spiral of this spinal column. Inhaling to lift the awareness, prana and breath from the base through to the top in the center of the head, and release it as it flows back down. And again, with the next exhale, letting go of the breath awareness, ready to release now. Slowly with awareness, inhale the head to the front and exhale, allowing the body to slowly follow. Let the body settle for a few moments here, feeling the whole back body aligned, lifted and open. Front body soft. And bringing the palms together, Hari Om Tat Sat. That's the end of our little back to front practice. Enjoy.